Hello, Instructor Roberts and fellow classmates. My name is Carlos Castilla. I'm a transfer student from Triton College, and I'm on my way to completing a bachelor's in psychology and a minor in sociology. The reason I chose this major was because pretty much everything that I have dealt with in my life, whether it be career wise, even the job that I have now, you're always dealing with people and you're dealing with the different situations that present themselves when you're dealing with people. They could be positive situations, they could be negative situations, neutral. But I've always had a keen interest in understanding what are the thoughts, what are the emotions, what are the behaviors behind everything that's being displayed for us to see, to try to help make more sense out of it. So that's why psychology just kind of always fell in line with who I am, and pretty much everything that I've used as far as career wise. Family, I have married, 41 years old. I have three kids. One's 10, 5, and a new little guy. He's 6 months old. Let's see what else. Interests. I like pretty much working on computers, working on cars. Um, let's see, anything that kind of involves me using my hands and having to kind of use my brain as well, and kind of figure things out. I think one of the coolest things I like doing is also working on like a lot of tech projects, or you could call them STEM projects with my kids. Um, so let's see, two technologies that kind of really affected my life. I would have to say early on, my 20s. Again, I'm 41 years old, but in my early 20s, I learning about automotive, cars and trucks, understanding how we went from real basic mechanical systems to basic electronics to more complex electronics that incorporated modules that then turned into full blown computers, and then multiple computers on board, what you see today. And of course, all these computers communicating with each other, sharing the same information to make decisions. So it's incredible just seeing the technology changes in automotive, even to this day, and everything that's coming in the future, right? It just, I don't see an end to it. So, what was cool about that is that kind of helped me today, present day, and of course the last few years, because I've been working on actual laptops, desktops, computers, programs, things like that, and learning how to take them apart. Learning how to work with the software side of things, troubleshooting them. It became I guess I don't want to say easy, but I just had a more easier time just because I had that prior automotive experience, and it was very similar. A lot of the computer problems that you had on cars was very similar to the same stuff you would see on some of these desktops. So I just kind of related the two together, and it's really helped me out a lot as I'm learning IT, which is that's something else I'm learning on the side besides psychology. So the second technology I would say, definitely my cell phone, but not necessarily just because it's a phone. I'm not really on there per se making calls or sending 10,000 text messages or things like that. That's not really, what I see the main use of the phone. I mean, I do that, but not an insane amount. What I use the phone more for is all the different apps. All the different the operating system of Android. As I like it best because it's very easy to use. It's again user friendly. A lot of different apps that help manage my life a lot easier. It's allows us to share information between me and my wife, even if we're not together in the same area. I could be at work, she could be somewhere else, and something about the kids or this and that, or we're able to use a lot of different apps and a lot of different things to kind of stay on base for everything that we're doing with the kids. Because again, they are homeschooled, not because of COVID. That's just something that we chose to do because we really wanted to raise the bar as far as what we wanted to teach them. So we didn't feel the regular basic public schools were showing them anything that was going to give them an extra edge. So we chose to homeschool them as of, what was it, about 2 or 3 years ago. So we've had to use a lot of different apps, a lot of different technology. So that's why I had to say that the cell phone allows me to be mobile, allows me to be portable. Um, Of course, cloud, working with the different clouds, whether it's Microsoft or Google's, again, those apps, excellent tools that just help you with today's chaotic schedules. So those would be the two different technologies that I think, they made a huge difference in my life, and, they're going to continue to. I don't see them ending anytime soon. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. I think they're just going to keep expanding and keep making more and more relevant programs, apps that make our lives easier, because again we try to squeeze in so much